Alright, now we're going to talk about the I don't know, I don't care binary decimals, or BCD, which stands for binary coded decimals. What's KEK? Well, if you don't know, you don't need to know. Anyways. Right. What is binary coded decimals? Well, all that's saying is that stands for 0. That stands for 1. And since we're in CISC, and this is mainly made for CISC kids, I don't want to go over this, but yeah. Anyways, I just put all the values of them over here, so like 0, 0, 0, 1's 1, etc., etc. The reason it goes 6, 7 is because I don't know, oh, because binary, that's why. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyways, why didn't I include these guys? Well, that's because we're dealing with greater than 5. Oh, it can't be greater than 10, sorry. It has to be between 0 to 10, but every circuit we do will be, I believe, greater than 5 or under 5. Well, that's that. Anyways, that's about it for BCD. There'll be certain questions about it, but I'll go over it in the problems. But we're going to talk about the I don't cares. So let's go ahead and set up A, B, C, D. Actually, there's a faster way to do this. That's a faster way. I cheated a little bit, but it's okay. Well, let's take a look at this example, alright? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go ahead and make this into groups like we normally do. This can be paired with this guy. These two can be paired. These two can be paired. And this guy can go with that guy. Or, these four corners can be paired. And then this one can go together, that one to go there. Either way, you have 3 groups, right? Yeah, you have 3 groups, I think. 4 corners are 1, this is another one, this is another one. Yeah, 4 corners, another group. Alright. So that's 3 groups. 3 groups. Now, what is the I don't cares? Well, since we know that these are the only ones that matter, we know that this one, and this one don't really matter, right? Or even just because if you guys do the math, you'll see that if this was a group or like this was a group, it'd be the same thing. But you're given this, so you don't really have to know this for yourself. They'll give you the D's. So if we have don't cares, we can use them to our advantage. All right. And a rule for the don't cares is you don't have to use all of them. You can use some of them, you can use none of them. Well, what's the point of having don't cares? Well, it's to make less groups and your groups bigger. So here's one group now, which has 4, and we can reduce the 3 group to, remember this loops around, with these guys. So I'm just gonna draw, no, that's comp, or that's comp for sure. Let's go back to Karnaugh maps. This and this can map out because, of the whole globe thing. Then you're down to 2 groups, which is a lot better. And that's the don't cares. And let's do another example because why not? Now let's look at this one. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is CD. This is AB. Alright, let's take a look at this example. Oops, I guess I need that one. D, 1, 1, 1, 1, D, 1, D, 1. Now, if you don't use the D's, you have that group, and you have these corners. And then you have one by itself. That's like 4 groups. And that's not really nice, because a Karnaugh map is supposed to reduce your work, not increase it. So why don't we get something like 3 groups? If you guys can't see it, remember that you want to make the biggest groups as possible. And here it's 4. So you can choose this group. You can choose this group. You can also choose the whole wraparound group thingy. So I'm going to just label them like that. That's one group. And then you want another 4 group and another 4 group. So now you're left with 3 groups with 4 terms in it, and that's so easy and so useful. And that basically sums up our 2 lectures we did in 3 hours, which is pretty good. Now we just want to go over one last thing, and the mistakes. I'm just looking at this page right now. Alright, so one thing he does mention is don't loop over don't needs if you don't need to. Again, like, we didn't need to use this D, so there's no point using it, right? Just because of D doesn't mean you have to use it. And there's also no point over looping. So let's say you had 4 terms. So let's say you had 1, 1, 1, 1. And let's say you now had 4 terms this side. If you group this with this guy, there's no point doing that. You can get away with that. So just get away with that. Alright, and if a don't care makes a bigger group, use it. Yeah, that's about it, and that covers the rest. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you guys next week.